Hey everybody, this is the Pro Laugh Podcast. We want you to join the Pro Laugh movement. Come have some laughs with us tonight on this episode, today, whenever you're watching. We're going to talk about what it's like to perform in suboptimal spaces with bad acoustics and bad microphones, bad technology. We're also going to dive into some jokes that we're working on and talk about some current events like $1,000 that was stolen from a wedding reception in California, hotels, shrinking rooms, and THC-laced pizza. So you're going to want to stick around for this.
It's the Pro Life Podcast.
It's pro-life, a movement and a podcast. It's pro-life.
All right, I'm Michael Halcomb. Brandon, what's up, man?
Hey, Michael, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, dude. Good to see you. How's your week going, man?
Good. How's your church show?
It was good. It was super cool looking venue, massive barns. This church rented out a church camp for the day. They have like an annual picnic, yeah. Then the cafeteria part of the church camp was a barn. It was humongous. It had 300 or 400 people in it, probably. Overall, I think it went well. I'd probably give myself a B-, possibly a C+, but probably a B-.
So what was the situation? Was the barn, was it, I guess, what was it? So were the acoustics good on it? Were you on a stage? Like, give me kind of the situation here.
Yeah, the acoustics were not very good. I wasn't on a stage. I was on the floor. So imagine a long rectangular barn.
Yeah.
But then the barn has two wings attached to it that are the same length as the barn. So it was really long, like long enough that I could see the person in the back, like eye contact wise, but not hear them laugh, even though they were laughing. And like the people on the right couldn't really hear the people on the left laughing and vice versa. So like that was odd for me. Like the ceiling was really high. And so there was just really no opportunity for laughs to like ripple like they do in a smaller, more compact venue, if you know what I mean.
Was the ceiling high because it was a church camp?
I mean, I think they just built a barn, dude, and I don't know if it used to be a barn. I mean, it's a beautiful venue, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know exactly why it was designed this way, but I'll show you a picture. Like a really cool place. So if you're watching, you'll be able to see here in a second what it looked like. But you can see that the ceiling is definitely up there, dude. So yeah, here it is. If you're watching, you should be able to see it now. You got some rafters there, and you can see like the wings off to the side. This is the left side. There's a equal one on the right side, and it's just not built for acoustics, dude.
Yeah, nice looking place, though. Cool place.
Very cool place. Yeah. So I was glad to have the experience. And, I appreciated the guy who brought like a sound system because I don't have one. But the sound system was tiny. It was like one of those, it looked like a gutter drain. It was like 6 or 7 foot long, like by 1 foot wide, and kind of folded and unfolded. And that little speaker was supposed to carry vocals through that whole barn, dude. And I just think it was tough. Yeah.
So did he return it back to his living room or what?
It definitely went in his trunk. I don't know where it ended up, but yeah. It was like a sound bar, like that you see under a TV kind of thing, dude. So somebody could have brought a Bluetooth speaker. But yeah, so it's interesting. Beautiful venue, crazy beautiful venue. Not great acoustics at all, and not like a house sound system that we could use either. So we had a suboptimal situation with that too. So I do think that factored into like laughs not necessarily rippling. The place was too big for that to happen.
Yeah, right.
If there had been maybe 200 more people in there and people were squished in more, maybe. But yeah, and if the sound system, maybe it was a little bit better, I might have bumped up from like a B- to a B+ or something. But ultimately the way the show goes falls on me, and I I don't feel like I'm in a position yet where I can sort of dictate how the room is set up or
Mhm.
anything like that. Like I don't feel like I'm quite there yet, but it'll be nice when I get to that point.
Could you almost have like because some of these people just don't even know what they don't know.
Right.
So could you almost have like in these non-traditional gigs, could you almost have like a guide where
Yeah,
you're not dictating it, but you're like,
great
this
idea.
would be the optimal thing. And this
Yes.
would be the bare minimum. Like if you want the crowd to have a good experience, because I'm sure they want them to have a good experience too.
Right. Yeah, that's a great idea. And a number of people, since it was a church event, like a number of the people there were older.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm sure hearing wasn't, like the best. So you have that to contend with as well. Yeah, dude, I love your idea of having a sort of like these are, like best practices kind of thing. Yeah.
And almost make a note beforehand, like for the old people, turn your hearing aids up to 6.
Yeah, or if you really want to enjoy your time here, just turn them down all the way.
Right. Yeah. This is going to be a bad 15 minutes. Just turn it down.
Do what my grandma used to do when I came over on the weekends. Turn your hearing aids all the way down.
Would she really?
Just take them out.
Yeah. Not even pretending at that point.
Yeah. So,
Man.
I think that's a great idea. I need to do that. I need to have something like that created for sure.
Yeah. Might be easier too, because I'm sure they ask, all right, what do you need? So, and you could just be like, here, I'll email you the specs over almost.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. So I need to do a little bit more myself, like some studying on like microphones and I don't know, like square footage. Like I need to figure out how to put something like that together. I don't really know.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, let's say, what do we say? If it's a 10,000 foot square room, we need this and this versus if it's a 2,000 foot square space. Like, I don't really know how to put that together or what that looks like. But
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. What advice could I give them to engage in these best practices kind of thing?
I'm looking something up right now. I have these vendor speaker.
Like specs? Vendor speaker specs or?
Well, no, here it is. I'll show you.
All right.
So basically,
vendor speaker. I thought you said vendor, like the vendor.
Oh yeah, I've got great vendors for you. I think I have the events, but basically, it's kind of nice. They come with stands too, so I use these for a lot of my events for work as well, and they can pretty much hit a pretty big room. So having something like this, like for a comic in a pinch, could be helpful as well,
Dude, I had somebody suggest to me as well, a seasoned comedian suggest putting microphones, like little tiny ones, condenser kind of mics, like in the audience.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And I don't know if he was just talking about like for recording purposes, but that's interesting, right? The idea to plant like a little condenser or like a shotgun mic at a few places in the audience and then hook it up to the sound system.
Is it to juice up the laughs or what?
Well, like phones and cameras are notorious for not really capturing good audio quality.
Right.
So if you have those mics like recording hot in the audience, it'll capture more of it for when you put out your video or your clips or something like that.
Got it. Okay.
But it's interesting to also think about if that's live fed back through the sound system.
Then you're now all of a sudden the Indianapolis Colts with Peyton Manning pumping sound through it.
Yeah, so I don't know. I just think that's interesting too.
Well, that is interesting, huh?
Yeah. What about you, dude? Like, what experiences have you had with I've been in noisy places. I've been in places like that where the laughs dissipate quickly because the room is so huge. What are some of the things you've experienced, like tech-wise, while performing?
Shoot. Well, last week, whenever you stopped talking, music would start in the speakers. So, you're like, a lot of times you pause, especially my jokes. I pause so people get the setup and then I tell the joke. Like it's kind of tough when you're like, you're pausing and then all of a sudden, like on the speakers, say yeah, and then you got to hit your punchline. That's tough.
Is it the same song during your set, or does it change each time?
No, it changes. Bunch of different songs. It changes. I forgot which one I had.
It's funny to me that somebody has the, like, I don't know, one, the thought to do that, but two, the know-how to do. It's like the Christmas lights that are like set to music on the outside of the house.
Yeah.
The mic is queued up for when there's a pause to start blaring music.
I've never like had a better time at an open mic though, to watch people, like every comic, go up there and blow through laughs because they don't want the music to come on.
So funny, bro.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's
So that
my favorite. Yeah.
So then when I went up, I tried to turn it into a joke, because like it was funny as hell. So I just go up and I go, "You guys want to know my favorite song?" And then I just sat there, came on.
That's genius right there, dude.
It
That's
was
so funny.
like
Oh my gosh.
super easy intro, easy.
Oh yes, dude. Dude, you could really. It's like musical roulette, dude. You could totally like sabotage. I mean, you are essentially sabotaging every performance by setting it up that way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's so if you're a booker, dude, and you just want to humiliate some comedians, that's how you do it right there,
Right.
dude.
Or just
Oh my
one
God.
person you just really don't like. Like, all right, this guy's getting music every time it's silent.
That is funny, bro.
But it wasn't
I've
on
heard
purpose.
of cutting mics off while people are going.
Oh,
I've
seen
never
that.
heard of this. Yeah.
Mhm. Well, this wasn't on purpose. It was like a tech glitch.
This was,
Yeah, it was a tech glitch
dude.
because it was at a
little
restaurant.
more funny if it was on purpose and set up that way.
Yeah, yeah. It was at a restaurant.
Why didn't you comedians just say, "Heck with the mic, we'll just talk loud"?
There's that idea too.
I would have foregone that mic, dude, unless I could have kept making jokes like you did. That's funny.
Yeah. It's kind of a loud place because it's a restaurant too, though,
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. But it was fun though. I mean, just to watch every comic sweat up there. It was so funny.
That's I think my all-time favorite suboptimal tech story, dude.
Right.
I don't see that one being topped for a little while at least.
And like a lot of my jokes are misdirections and rug pulls. So I need like a moment. I need a pause. And then
yeah, dude, they totally pull the rug out from under you by playing you.
Got me.
That's
funny.
That is the funniest. Seriously. That's funny, dude. That's hilarious.
Yeah. But
Oh my gosh.
I'm also like, what's cool is like the harder something is, then the easier a normal situation is,
Right. That's right.
So I'm kind of thankful for that a little bit.
Yep. You learn from all these experiences, right? Like,
Yeah.
as wild as they might be, like, you perform in loud places and places where the people don't hear you or are straining to hear you. You perform in places where the laughs fade quick because the venue is so large. I mean, yeah, dude, this is great. This is like, that's gold. Yeah.
But then you also realize like you don't die too, like when you do it and then like you get through it, you're like, oh, okay, I didn't die. So
right. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting, dude, because stand-up comedy, it builds a sort of resilience that's pretty phenomenal, And it's kind of amazing that so many stand-up comedians die of like suicides and drug overdoses and these sorts of things, which is often like a lack of self-control or a lack of resilience. Not everybody, of course, but in a number of cases. And stand-up comedians are often like the boldest and most courageous people there are, dude. Like, it takes guts to go grab a mic and get in front of people, and you have to be a little bit crazy. I don't know if you agree with this, but I think you got to be a little bit crazy to think you can get up in front of a room full of strangers and make them all laugh.
Yeah, I think it's almost a similar mentality of like an entrepreneur. Like, I'm going to defy
Right.
all odds, and I'm so smart and I work so
Right.
hard. I'm going to do this. Same with comedy. Like, I'm
Yeah.
so funny. I can write so well, and then I can perform it. This is going to be great. But comedy's even like, I feel like even worse because at least entrepreneurship, you can almost like work behind the scenes and 40 people aren't like just staring at you like, oh, this guy's an
Right.
idiot. You know, like it's,
Right.
yeah, comedy's tough.
Yeah, it's fascinating. I mean, I had a number of jokes at my recent show that didn't land, you know? I don't feel like I ever lost the crowd during the show at all.
Mm-hmm.
At all. And one other thing I learned is like the jokes that hit the most during the show were the roasts. When I was like roasting the pastor. And looking back, I regret not just staying in roast mode. I don't like regret it hardcore, like I'm super sad, but I wish I had done that a little bit more. I wish I had done crowd work. I think people would have loved that. I think it would have went better than, I don't know, a number of the set jokes that I did. Yeah.
Hold on one sec. I just spit on the mic.
Yeah. We should talk, Simon, about, I don't know, like set organization. I don't know if we've done that, like set organization. Have we done that?
No, we haven't.
Yeah, it's an interesting topic. So for this set, I had 100 jokes. So
Okay.
it was 30 minutes. That's only like 3.5 jokes a minute, I think.
So jokes, are you counting tags as well?
Yeah.
As a joke? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, about 3.5 laughs a minute.
Yeah, which is way under where I want it to be.
Yeah.
I want it to be 6, me personally.
Yeah.
But some of those jokes, are longer stories and stuff like that. It worked. But yeah, I wish I had more jokes as well. So that's another thing in retrospect that I realized I didn't even think of that before. I'm like 100 jokes. That's pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
So memorizing all 100 jokes, my system worked really well. My memorization method. I did it in one day, like the day before the show on a Saturday. I organized the set and memorized it all.
I'm starting to realize a pattern with you with the roast jokes. In the past 3 sets have gone well. Like your Georgia Bulldog roast have done well.
Yeah.
So
killed.
yeah, so I think you can actually, like, you already know this probably, but lean into those roasts a little bit because I think you're naturally good at those.
That's a good word, dude. I need to hear that actually. So I think I'll do that. I'm gonna start leaning in. I need to just practice roasting more, man.
Please don't take it as a compliment. Just please take it as.
Yeah, right. So I think you're right, dude. The religious show I did at that conference months back was all roasting pretty much. And crushed the whole show, right, for 15 straight. This one, the roasts were the high point of the whole thing. It was the roast jokes that landed. So yeah, you're right, dude. The Bulldogs roasts at the brewery a week ago.
That got an ovation, like a applause break, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So
the place went wild on that one.
Yeah. So I mean, it's because they're almost like jokes, the jokes about just the room or the situation, or like when I made the joke about like, what's my favorite song? Like it almost just like ties everyone together more, like, oh, this guy's normal or something. Like he's not an alien.
Yeah. Another thing, I mean, we keep talking about this. I guess our podcast, we can talk about whatever we want. But like the last 2 shows as well, I have not ended up in the rooms that I thought I was going to end up in. And so, particularly with the brewery one, I lost my first 5 jokes because of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to come up with 5 new jokes to hit my sort of time quota for the show, half hour, on the spot. And it was fun because I called you on the way there and I was talking through some of those, and you helped me with some of those as well. But that's an interesting thing too, dude, when the venue is modified or you're moved. Like a lot of places have multiple rooms. Like a lot of comedy clubs have multiple rooms, A rooms, B rooms, C rooms, and so on. A lot of venues have multiple rooms, indoor, outdoor. Like if a space is filling up, they might say, we're going to need to move you outdoors. And there's like all kinds of things that happen. And if you write venue specific or room specific jokes, when you get moved, when you get there, you've just lost a bunch of jokes, you know?
Oh,
So
that's really interesting. I never thought about that. Yeah, just that's never happened to me, so I've never thought about it. That's interesting.
yeah. So
So do you not spend time writing those, or you just don't bank on them? Oh, maybe have a backup.
I have a backup now.
Oh, do you? Okay, so you learned it.
Yeah. So the backup now, if I write venue specific jokes, will be several roast jokes that I have of myself.
Okay,
So,
there we go.
yes. Yeah. So that's kind of where I've landed on that. But I think that happens probably more than we might think. That a venue is modified or moved or switched around or something like that. Yeah. So
Yeah. Do you want to work on jokes?
yeah, I've got a little something. Looks like you've got quite a long joke for us tonight. So let's start with yours.
Okay, we can chop part of it off if you want, but so this is pretty much a true story. My wife's an amazing mom, and great spouse, but when it comes to gift giving, I'd rather unwrap a package from the Unabomber. At least he puts effort into his package.
That's good. Yeah, that's a great tag.
Thanks. She buys me whatever gets knocked off the shelf at the Dollar Tree. Her gifts are completely random. Could be a picture frame, could be tampons. One year I got both. We just hit our 15-year anniversary. I spent 3 weeks planning our dream vacation. Hotels, flights, everything. She got me a $40 gas card. I was like, what are you doing? We have the same bank account. She said, no, I took $40 out of your wallet. Why'd you get me a gas card? Well, you drive a lot, so I thought you'd like some gas. And it's one of those gas cards that doesn't work at the pump, so I got to go inside the gas station and use it. So I'm standing in line behind Scratch Off Cindy. She's at the counter like, I'll take 2 Lucky Sevens, 1 Jackpot Gigolo, and 3 Cherry Poppers.
That's good. Yeah.
Wait, how much is that? Put 1 cherry popper back and give me a carton of Newports.
That's great. Yeah, that's a good joke, dude. The whole thing
Thanks.
is pretty good.
Thanks.
I could go through and chop some of this. I think there's some fat that can be trimmed.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Yeah. So, all right, you got my wife's an amazing mom and a great spouse. Don't think you need that. I think you just say, my wife's terrible when it comes to gift giving.
Okay. I didn't know if like I'm punching down at first, so that's why I put that there. That was my thought process. You think I'm safe on that?
I wonder if you could start actually with crowd work here a little bit. Just be like, anybody have terrible gift givers in their family? You know,
Then I'll ask, what's your worst gift? Something like that.
Yeah. Ask what's your worst gift. Make a joke on it. My wife's terrible when it comes to gift. That's what I would suggest. Try.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, work a little crowd work in there. That's cool. Because it'll be in the middle of my set, too.
Anybody got a family that's terrible gift givers? Yeah, then riff on it. Yeah, my wife's terrible when it comes to gift giving. I'd rather unwrap a package from the Unabomber. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's a great
That's true,
line.
too.
At least he puts effort into his packages. Yeah. Yes. I like that. I'd rather unwrap a package from the Unabomber. That's a great line. It really is. I think this joke has some great potential, dude. I think
Thanks.
people are going to like it.
It seems pretty relatable because there's one person in every family that's just not great at giving gifts, or everyone's gotten a really bad gift before, you know?
Yes. So, yeah, my wife. So the analogy here, like your wife's worse at giving gifts than the Unabombers. Like, yeah, my wife's worse. So I'm just wondering if there's anything else we could do before moving on to the like next bits. I wonder, dude, if you could at the end of this. All right, no. Here you go, a saver. If the joke, if a line doesn't hit, be like, well, I'm just the bomber, not the Unabomber, something like that. Speaking of bomber,
funny. Okay.
Yeah, speaking of bomber or something like that. So you could do a saver.
I'm gonna write that down. Yeah. Shoot.
A saver. If you bomb talk about bomb. Yeah, I think that's good.
That's my nickname, the Unabomber. They call me the Unabomber.
Unabomber. Is he the guy that did the Kansas City thing, or what did the Unabomber do?
No, Unabomber was that psychopath that he lived in in the forest, and he put together
Right.
all. He's really smart. Put together all the bombs, and he would mail the packages out to people. They
That's
would
right.
open the package, and then it would explode.
Okay. All right.
Ted Kaczynski, maybe.
Ted Kaczynski. Yeah, he was like a math genius, right?
Yeah, went to Cal and Michigan, I
right.
think. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, really smart.
Wonder if you could do like on Christmas. I don't know. This is funny in my mind. I don't know if it's gonna be funny coming out at all. It's funny in my mind. Like on Christmas morning, I woke up to a package that had a ticking alarm clock inside it. like it's not even a bomb, but just a ticking clock. I think that's funny. I don't know if you can do something with that, but
Wonder, yeah.
could you do something like so you're like, I'd rather open a package from the Unabomber. What about like re-gifting or returning a gift? Like that's kind of funny too. Like it'd be funny to return a package to the Unabomber. But
Or
yeah,
like she
so I'm just
gives
trying to
such
think about it.
she
Go
gives
ahead.
such bad gifts that like the places refuse to, like, I try to return it and like they refuse to take it back. It's so
There
bad.
you go. Or also like on Christmas morning, she hands you a gift and says, "Keep your eyes shut when you open this." It's like, oh yeah. Anyways, so that's kind of making her like the Unabomber, I guess. So a
Oh,
little
yeah.
off topic, but all right. So she buys me whatever gets knocked off the shelf. I think this is the weakest part of your joke. She buys me whatever gets knocked off the shelf at the Dollar Tree.
Too wordy.
Her gifts are completely random. Could be a picture frame, tampons. One year I got both. To
Do I
me,
take that out?
yeah, to me, a little unbelievable that she would get you tampons. But I think this is the lull in the joke here.
Yeah, let's just take it out. I wasn't in love with it.
She buys me whatever gets knocked off the. She shops for me at the Dollar Tree. I don't know. Okay, so at least he puts effort into his packages. We just hit our 15-year anniversary. I spent 3 weeks planning her dream vacation, hotels, lights, everything. What if you said the works? I don't know. She got me $40 gas card. Yeah, that's funny.
I think people down south say the works.
Yeah, you wouldn't say it up there. She got
No.
me everything.
Get me the works.
Her dream vacation, hotels, flights, everything. She got me a $40 gas card. Yeah, we have the same bank account. No, I took 40 out of your wallet. Why'd you give me a gas card? You drive a lot. I thought you'd like some gas. Dude, I think this is where you could do the benign retaliation. So in the previous one, you didn't tell us where the dream vacation was.
Nash Vegas.
To Nashville. All
Mhm.
right. To Nashville. So I spent 3 weeks planning our dream vacation in Nashville, hotels, flights, everything. She got me a $40 gas card. Then, well, you drive a lot. I thought you'd like some gas. And then what if you responded like, not really, but this will come in handy when I'm driving around Nashville by myself.
Or when we drive to Nashville, like I'm canceling the flight and now we're driving with the gas
Yeah,
card.
there you go. Yeah. When we drive to Nashville. Yeah. Just an idea. I don't know.
Yeah, I like it.
It's one of those gas cards. The worst thing you preface that. The worst part is gas cards. The gas card doesn't work at the pump. Shorten it. The gas card doesn't even work at the pump. I gotta go inside the gas station to use it. Yeah, I love that.
I could probably
can
take
hear
out the
the-
gas station. Like
I
we
gotta
all
go
know.
inside to use it. Yeah. I don't know. I like it having it there. I know it's redundant,
Okay.
but it kind of adds to the frustration.
Okay.
I think I gotta go inside the gas station to use it.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll go hard on that. Inside the gas station.
Yeah. And then I love this. I'm standing in line behind Scratch Off Cindy. I get stuck. Maybe I get stuck in line behind Scratch
Yeah.
Off Cindy.
Dude, people that buy scratch offs piss me off so bad. They're so slow. It's like the first time they've ever bought a scratch off. They're like, and then they'll be like 1850, and they'll be like, huh? And then they're like, they can't pay with a card, they have to pay cash. Kills me.
Oh yeah, dude, this is good. This is a great string. You did the voice there with the act out, 2 lucky sevens, 1 jackpot gigolo, 3 cherry poppers. The names are hysterical here, dude. They're funny.
Do you like the thing where I'm pretending I need to do this for a
I
cigarette?
think
Like,
it's good. I mean, either that or you could just act like you're holding a cigarette.
you're
Yeah.
smoking in a
Yeah,
gas station. Flick it.
yeah. What if, dude? What? I don't know if you could make this work somehow, but it could be benign retaliation like that revenge if you make your wife go into the gas station and she encounters this too. But it is funny that you have to go in actually. But it's like you want your wife to have to pay for it a little bit too.
So
You
what
know?
if we're both in there and I turn to her and go, see, that's why we give that's why we give good gifts.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
This is why we give good gifts.
Yes. This is why we give good gifts. Yeah, I like that. It's a fun story. Like, and I think I know you've been working on storyifying your stuff, and I think the more you can loop or link the stories, like the little bits together like this,
Yeah.
the tighter it is, the better it is. The logic is easy to follow, doesn't require much thinking.
And I actually tied 2 jokes, like you said. I tied the bad gift giving joke and people that annoy me at the gas station. I actually tied both of those together for this
Great.
one joke. Yeah.
Yes, that's great. By the way, just drop a quote here that I came across yesterday. I can't remember who asked. It was either like Jerry Seinfeld or Dave Chappelle. I can't remember who it was, but one of them asked George Carlin once. You know, he's very cerebral, Carlin was in his stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Very political, social, but asked him, are you trying to use your comedy to make the crowd think? That's what it comes across as in a way. And Carlin's response was like, absolutely not. You know, he doesn't want, like, I don't want the crowd to think, but
yeah.
I want to show them that I've been thinking.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
huh.
I think that's like real. That was like one of those that hit me kind of sideways. Like, oh yeah, because I have some very cerebral jokes too, especially like the religious stuff I often do. But yeah, I liked that a lot. And part of what I've wanted to do with my comedy is make people think, but really it's not. It's that I want to make them laugh and have a good time and show them that at least somebody is thinking about these things.
Yeah. But while they're laughing, it's almost like in their head, they're going, oh, yeah. Not during the thing, but yeah, during
Right.
the laughing part. Like, oh, yeah, that's why it's funny. That's
Yeah,
true.
and you know what, dude? I was standing in front of my class. I taught several classes today. I was standing in front of these college students, and that hit me. I'm not necessarily just trying to make these kids think, but really what I'm largely doing is modeling that I've been thinking for them and what that looks like, what the result of that is like. Now, I'm not saying I don't want them to think, but a lot of it is just modeling good thinking that's precise and then I'm able to articulate it precisely in front of them.
But kind of what you're doing is inspiring them to think after the fact.
Yes,
So
exactly.
when you go
Yeah.
home, think about
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. You go home, you think about this, but also if you don't, just know that somebody is, So I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah. That's a good joke.
Yeah.
Or a good thought. All right, let's check your joke out.
Yeah, dude. So this is just a premise. I don't really have a joke yet, but I was watching TV last night and commercial came on and it was Planet Fitness. And they go, at the very end, they go, Planet Fitness is the official partner of minor league baseball. And I was thinking, you might as well just announce like Planet Fitness is the official partner of things nobody cares about. Right. So like because like nobody cares really about minor league baseball. Like I can't tell you one minor league baseball player's name. Right. Maybe you can. Maybe you're a baseball fan, but I can't. And I don't think
I can't.
Yeah, I don't think the average person could tell you one minor league baseball player's name.
No.
So, like, who gives a crap if Planet Fitness is the official partner of minor league baseball, right? Nobody gives a crap.
But you know what's funny is Planet Fitness is the equivalent of minor league baseball.
That's great. Planet Fitness is the official partner of minor league baseball because Planet Fitness is the equivalent of minor league baseball.
Yeah.
Because among gyms, Planet Fitness is the equivalent of minor league baseball.
Right. Like some examples of like Planet Fitness has Pizza Mondays. I mean, people in minor league sports, they have a horrible diet because they're like on the road on a bus.
Right.
I don't know if that's funny at all. I'm just
Yeah, I
spitting
think
stuff
it's funny. I know you talked about that in your one joke about the Pizza Mondays. So yeah, I just think the idea that like it might as well be the official partner of things nobody cares about. That
Yeah.
kind of like is funny to me.
Yeah.
And then I was like wondering what are some other things that they could potentially be partners, official partners with that are just things nobody cares about.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. What are things that no one cares about?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see.
Like, so nobody cares about minor league. So I'm just writing the joke out more here. Nobody
Yeah.
cares about minor league baseball. Planet Fitness. Let me see. Planet Fitness might as well be the official partner of things nobody cares about.
You know how people talk about their fantasy football teams and no one cares at all? So like DraftKings.
They might as well partner with blank.
Okay, yeah.
They might as well say we're official partners with
DraftKings.
we could just do a list here. Official partners with DraftKings. Drake. I don't know. We're official partners with. So here's what I have so far.
Yeah.
Planet Fitness. I need to actually come up with I saw a commercial. Wait, so at the end of a commercial? I saw a commercial and at the end, Planet Fitness announced Planet Fitness is the official partner of minor league baseball. And then I could say it's the partner. Planet Fitness is the partner. No, I'll just say this: among gyms, Planet Fitness is the equivalent of minor league baseball. All right, so there. What do you think of that joke? Let's work on that for a second.
All right,
I saw a commercial, and at the end, Planet Fitness announced, Planet Fitness is the official partner of minor league baseball. Among gyms, Planet Fitness is the equivalent of minor league baseball. I don't know. Doesn't hit as hard, but nobody cares about minor league baseball. Planet Fitness might as well be the official partner of things nobody cares about. And then it might as well say we're official partners with DraftKings, Drake, whatever. Lists. So it's not hitting for me, but at least it's in joke form now.
So what are similar things of Planet Fitness and minor league baseball? So like 5 people are there.
Yeah. Sunday mass, Saturday mass. It's like only a few people go to mass. I don't know.
Oh, I'm saying like you could almost like do a run on things where Planet Fitness is the same as like minor league baseball, you know? Like
Yes.
like no one shows up, like no one goes.
Right. So I was thinking Catholic mass.
Oh, I get what you're saying. So you're adding more things. Catholic mass.
Nobody shows up and goes to mass. Is that what you're saying or no? Am I
No.
misunderstanding?
Okay, Planet Fitness is so could you say Planet Fitness is the equivalent of Major League Baseball
Minor league baseball.
or minor league baseball? You could almost take out nobody cares about minor league baseball and you could just say they're both nobody cares about either of them or something like that. Like that second part can like be trimmed.
In related news, Planet Fitness is the official partner of the Pro Laugh podcast. Just kidding.
That's right. Let's see. Accountants, like accounting.
Accounting.
If someone says that you're an accountant, like, all right, let's move on to another conversation.
Yeah. Zumba. Yes. I don't know. The WNBA. What else? Yeah, I don't know. So anyways, this is the direction I'm thinking of. Like we could do also something like I think the official slogan of Planet Fitness is Planet Fitness. Who gives a crap? So could do something with the like slogan potentially.
Yeah. But I like the premise. Planet Fitness is just a funny thing because I mean it's kind of obnoxious.
Yeah.
But then minor league baseball's kind of funny. I like how you're tying in minor league baseball to it.
Well, I mean, I literally saw that commercial and that was my thought. Like, who gives a crap about minor league baseball?
So you could talk about that of like somebody sitting on the couch at 8:30 at night and goes, "Oh, wait a minute. AAA baseball is now
Right.
like sponsor of Planet Fitness. I'm going to Planet Fitness.
Right. I need to sign up.
Like they're standing up and walking straight to a Planet Fitness.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's something in the hopper that I'm sort of working with. So,
You
yeah.
could also talk about like what are the companies that would appeal, like these are the companies that should be doing like sponsoring minor league baseball.
Oh, yeah, that's funny too.
Yeah.
What other companies should actually Dollar General,
Dollar General,
the
who's
Dollar Tree, as you just talked about,
what are those things called? Zins? Like Zen should probably.
Zins? I don't know
Yeah.
what that is.
Oh, it's like nicotine pouches.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like, what if you did like what are one of those like drugs you see on TV like Floramax or something like that? You know, like it'd be funny if they started sponsoring minor league baseball too. You know, you may have what is it?
Yeah, especially like just something random like bladder control or something.
You may have career ulcerative colitis. You know,
Yeah,
Floramax, proud sponsor of minor league baseball.
right.
Floramax, the official bladder
Bladder control.
medicine of minor league baseball.
Peeing your pants at the plate. Or Max.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Anyways, we can move on. What do we
Nice.
What else we got?
But I think that's a really funny premise, though. I like that premise.
Yeah.
All right. This one, kind of interesting. We'll get into the news here.
All right.
So, two wedding crashers stole $60,000 from newlyweds in California reception heist.
Say
They
that
were
ag-
caught.
So tell me the thing again, the headline.
Okay, yeah. So two guys stole $60,000, had about $60,000 in cash, checks, and gifts intended for the happy couple.
Wow. In a related story, dear listeners, Brandon and I will not be doing stand up in California for the next few days.
We're gonna have to lay low a little bit. We kept the cake. Relax.
So they went to a wedding reception.
Yep. And then they sprinted outside. Okay, so they stole the box from inside. Well, here's a video. Watch a video. Oh, come.
Gosh. Oh my goodness, dude. Wow. What did the married folks say? Did they respond at all?
Let me look. First of all, I would not call that sprinting. Like, it's really upsetting, and I really get emotional thinking about it. Bride Nadine said, "We keep reminding ourselves about the positive things that came out of the day. Of course, us getting married is on top of the list."
Wow. I think the real crime here is a straight wedding happened in California.
And it was actually a protest.
Dude, what $60,000 gift is in one box, dude? What was it?
$60,000. Yeah. So checks, gifts, and and cash.
So it must have been like gift cards, checks, and cash, right? I
Yeah,
guess?
but the checks couldn't you just cancel out? Like,
Dude, who gets $60,000 at a wedding? Dude, that's a lot of money. Did you get $60,000 in gifts?
no, not even close.
That's a
Did
lot
you?
of freaking money.
Yeah.
Uh,
Did you?
no. I don't even think it was close either. Yeah,
That was
we
more
still
than
have-
my whole wedding.
Yeah,
Twice.
but you saw that quote, right? The groom said, "I don't mind. It's a small price to pay to get rid of her mom."
Hired a hitman to take it.
Wow, $60,000 in wedding gifts.
Yeah. So
That
what would
sounds
you
like
do?
Insurance fraud to me, dude. Like 60,000's a lot to get in gifts at a wedding.
Yeah, I'd like to see how much cash is in there. Because you could just void the checks, couldn't you? As soon as you hear that?
I assume so, yeah.
Yeah. Gift cards, cash, you're probably out. But yeah,
Man, wow,
or city.
crazy. California for you.
Here's another one. So hotel rooms are shrinking to generate more profit.
This. Hotels are shrinking rooms to expand profits.
So like companies like Marriott look to shrink rooms to make cleaning them cheaper and paradoxically, I've never heard
Yeah,
that word.
paradoxically. Yeah.
What's that word mean?
It means like almost contradictory, mysteriously. Yeah.
Okay. Increase guest satisfaction. Oh my goodness. Whenever they like when profits and guest satisfaction are in the same sentence, you know it's a BS sentence. You know?
Right.
Those things do not go together at all.
Can you imagine like checking in? It's like, can we get the Honey I Shrunk Our Room package?
Yeah. Yeah, we had the broom closet package.
Yeah, exactly. The La Quinta Inn broom closet.
Yeah.
Oh man.
They're gonna
You thought the mini fridge was small before.
it's gonna look like a full size fridge compared to
Yeah,
your
dude.
room.
We put the mini in mini fridge.
Yeah.
That's funny, dude.
They're
They
gonna
start
turn
calling-
into the Paquito Inn.
Dude, they start calling their closet suites. That's
Yeah.
yeah. This is a hilarious story, dude. Yeah, this is
Just
fun.
like I think it's funny that they save they're okay, they say stuff like we only come in and clean your room the fourth day or something to save the environment or something. And it's like
right,
no way. No way.
right.
You do that to save detergent and you don't have to pay as much staffing.
Or it's like they short you on towels now.
Yes.
It's like you have to beg for each person to get it. If you're going to be staying there a week, they're like, we'll give you one towel for the week
right.
to save the environment. No, it's not. Yeah.
And you're telling your family, all right, listen, no one rub their crotch on this thing, okay? We've all got to use it.
It's like after you get out of the shower, do not put this one on the floor to step on.
Yeah. if you slip and crack your head, who cares? At least we have a towel.
Yeah, right. Man, they used to give you like complimentary shampoo and soap and stuff like that. So I imagine that's gone as well. This is funny, dude. This is hilarious, actually.
Yeah. I went to a hotel once and they had like soap shavings. It wasn't even.
Dude, that's bad.
Yeah.
Dude,
and
that's really bad.
They said it was for something, something to help you out, but no.
Soap shavings.
Yeah. You know what that is? All the leftover soap. They just put that puppy in a mill and then.
Yep.
Should we reform the soap? Oh no.
It was actually the previous inhabitants' toenails, dude. Is what it was.
Put a little perfume in there.
That's funny. Yeah. What are they doing to the swimming pool, dude? Like, are all the parking lot spaces compact? Vehicle spots. Like, yeah, this is funny. All the waffles at breakfast are mini waffles. Like, it's just everything shrinks, dude. It's so funny. Yeah. I find this absolutely hilarious. Yeah.
All right. So, do you see this? Pizzeria?
Yeah.
Pizzeria mishap left at least 85 people intoxicated with THC after infused oil used for dough.
Wow.
This is in Wisconsin, which I probably wouldn't have guessed Wisconsin out of any place.
This is what you call a disaster. Yeah. Wow. So they laced the crust or the pizza. Was it the crust or just the whole pizza?
I think it was a crust. Yeah, because like garlic bread and yeah.
Dude, gives new meaning to stuffed crust, I guess.
Right.
Wow.
What do you think of that though? Like do you know how long it takes THC to like kick in?
No, I have no idea.
Okay, let's Google it. How long does
I do know that this is probably the first time in history someone said, I'm still hungry after eating 5 pizzas.
Maybe that's what it is. That's the plan.
Yeah. That's the way to drum up nonstop hunger business.
Yeah. So kick in. It's like it would be a revolving cycle too, wouldn't it? They just eat more. Yeah. So almost immediately to 10 minutes, you can feel it kicking in, but peak effects are at 30 minutes.
Okay. All right.
That was
Interesting.
through like smoking.
What was the name of the pizza shop? You know?
Let me look here.
Wow, they are getting creative with stuff. I wonder if the person who did this lost their job.
I wonder. That's got to be. No, it doesn't. Famous Yeti's Pizza
Okay.
in Staunton,
Yeti's
Wisconsin.
Pizza. Yeah, I mean, this seems like a big publicity stunt, dude, to me, right? Like, I think this was a publicity. There's no way you just accidentally, I don't know if you've ever made a pizza by hand, like from scratch, but there's no way you accidentally lace the dough with THC. I guess what it said, they poured the wrong oil, but why was there THC oil there anyway?
Right. This almost feels like either they've been doing this for a while and they got caught by the feds and they're like, whoop, sorry.
They got caught by their mom. Yeah,
Yeah,
she like
probably.
they've been doing this for years, and their mom finally figured it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Doesn't quite make sense though. Or it was just a prank. I could see it, totally see it be a prank.
yeah, dude. I think it sounds like a publicity stunt, dude. It sounds like something Nathan Fielder would do.
Who's
So
Nathan
like,
Fielder?
you don't know Nathan Fielder? Oh my gosh, hilarious, dude. Man, if we ever hang out again, I want to watch episodes of his show Nathan for You with you. It's like the greatest, one of the greatest shows of all time. You need to watch it, dude.
Okay. I'll check
We
it out.
should do fact. We should just do a watch party or something, me and you.
Nathan
And
Fielder.
just watch that together, dude.
Let's do that.
People would think we ate this THC laced pizza, dude. It would be just hilarious, dude. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyways, he's funny.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, man.
He does pranks or what?
All right, so the premise of his show is that he goes to small businesses and he pitches the most insane, bizarre ideas to try to drum up business, and the business owners go with it. Like worked at a froyo shop, right? This lady owned a frozen yogurt shop, and he convinced her that a new flavor that would drum up business was poo flavored yogurt.
My goodness. And she went with it?
She went with it, and so for a day, they put poo flavored yogurt in the yogurt machines, and it made a big media stir. People came, people tried it, dude. People were eating this, and it literally, like, they went to a kitchen where they work on flavors and make things flavor right, and they made a literal poo flavor. That's what he does. He screws with businesses like that, and he did one with a pizza shop where it was like pizza's free if it's not there in 15 minutes, and so they get there 40 minutes later and they make them buy the regular pizza, but the pizza that they give away for free is like the size of an index card.
Oh my goodness. My goodness.
People are irate, dude. It's just stupid stuff like that, but it's funny. He did a lot of publicity stunts like that, dude. Some of them went super viral. Yeah.
But poop flavored ice cream, so I'm assuming that was creamsicle.
I don't know. It was yogurt that literally had the taste of feces.
Yeah, and that's what creamsicle tastes like.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I think now that you are saying this is jogging my memory. Was there a TV thing where someone could buy a TV but they had to get past an alligator for a really good price?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. Yep, that too.
He's
just
funny.
Wild stuff like that.
He's super deadpan too.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. And it works, dude. It's funny. One of the greatest TV shows of all time. He's got a new show out that you should watch as well called The Rehearsal.
Okay.
And the premise of that, he's got 2 seasons now. It's really, really, dude, it's funny, bizarre, and it's just trippy. It trips your mind. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, seems like a creative guy. That'd be funny to watch.
Yeah, for sure. So
cool.
Well, man, good stuff tonight. Yeah, thanks for hopping on.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And thanks to everybody for watching, listening. Our numbers are still low at this point. Oh well, this is fun for me. So if you're watching or listening, hey, comment, share, help us out a little bit here. We'd appreciate that a lot. It means a lot more than you know. So after you're done with that, head over to brandocomedy.com. Follow Brandon, check out what he's got going on, and then Last but not least, check out michaelhalcomb.live, and you can read the daily blog there and see what all I'm doing on social and all those things. Yeah, dude, good seeing you, Brandon. Good catching up. And we're going to stop there and say we hope that helps.
It's the Pro-Life Podcast.
It's pro-life, pro-life. A movement and a podcast. It's pro-life, pro-life.